Let's see. But yeah, I will be doing rigging. So even though I won't be streaming, I will be working on my avatar, my live TD avatar. Oh, fuck, I broke it. Okay, she mustn't have... She's got a chance to break 60%. Have they still got a... Because I could still take the blue one. It's still 60%. Maybe I guess I'll have to get more skills. That's fine. I can take apart the TV for the moment. Assemble the TV. I think I've got to get, like... I already did, like, a lot of carpentry, but I'm only at, like, level 2, I think. I'm nearly at a 3. I guess I could put a couple more barricades up and down and see how we go. I do have some shit I want to take apart in the house. What's that? Maple drawers. Yeah. I think consider trying the horse mods. Very good. Yeah, no, I'm not adding any mods. I'm mostly a vanilla player. So, like, in most of the games that I play, I do not play with mods. And... yeah, it's just personal preference. I like playing like a lot of games as they are, as they were made and stuff. And I don't I rarely ever feel the need to add to that or like change it kind of thing. Like even RimWorld, like most people that play RimWorld have got, there's a deer. Most people that play RimWorld have got like 1 to 300 mods and I have like 6 and 2 of them are like Harmony and Hugslib, which make the mods work, and one of the mods that I do have doesn't actually work. It's not been working since like 1.5 or some shit. So yeah, I technically have like 4 mods or 3-ish mods depending how you want to see it and stuff, which is extremely low for like a RimWorlder and stuff. But yeah, I'm just not bored with the core game and stuff. And same with Zomboid, like they already changed a few things. They already updated a few things, and I've only been playing really mostly on like 42. I played like 3 days on 41 back when I like first got it and stuff because I wanted to play multiplayer with my partner. And yeah, after that I've just been on 42 the whole time. I think I still got to grab whatchamacallit. Where did I put those nails? Hold on. There they are. Alright, let's go put some fucking shit up again. Go put the stuff. At least she's clean now, so that's you know, a start. And barricades. Hold on a second. Can I just do it to the window itself? That's right, yes. There we go. Imagine playing sheriff on a horse with a sheriff bag. Just roaming instead infested world. The Walking Dead vibes. Like, I like The Walking Dead and stuff. Like, I also follow another streamer who is doing like a Walking Dead playthrough. So whenever they kill zombies, the zombies remain dead. They don't spawn more. And I don't mind that logic because like you can kind of eventually clear out towns and eradicate like the zombies and stuff, which is kind of neat. But yeah. There we go, there's my extra carpentry. I'll do a little bit more, because I can, and then I'll see if the percentage of that bed has increased, or decreased, or whichever way it's got to be going, you know. And also, hold on, depending on how hard we get at skill level, I think I need 4 for a water thing. Could you imagine if I got a rainwater collector? Oh my god, it would be the first one. It would be so exciting. I think she broke that. But yeah, I like, is she breaking them? Are you failing to put them up or am I out of wood? I might be out of wood. Okay, she's just, let's go get some more wood. I like The Walking Dead. I think like part of my interest in playing or like watching The Walking Dead was because I played like 7 Days to Die or vice versa because I watched my partner watch The Walking Dead. Like, I saw part of season 2 over his shoulder whenever it was originally airing. And I was like, I wasn't too into it, but I was kind of mildly interested, you know? And then, like, yeah, I had other games and all sorts of stuff. World was a bit different and shit. And, yeah, I kind of just never dabbled in it. Then, like, a few years later, I don't know, like 5 or so years later, I kind of, like... you know, I kind of like actually got the fucking series, which was nice, and I like sat down and like watched all. It was so fucking hard. There were so many times where I was like ready to just stop watching it. I'm one of those people that once I start watching something, even if I don't like it, I am committed to watch the whole thing from start to finish in all the seasons. That's why I don't like start on any like massive season like shows. Like at some point I wouldn't mind like watching maybe Breaking Bad, but I also know that it's a pretty big series and I just don't know how ready I am to commit to that, you know? It's a long period of time with a huge existing fan base, and if I start watching it, I have to also deal with my cousin who's a mega fan of it. So, you know, there's all that. I don't know if you still have enough wood for this. You got one more? No more? No more. Okay. Well, how are you doing for existing? You're mostly okay. Let's take off the barricades and we'll go inside and maybe get you some food. And it's kind of late enough, we'll get some sleep too. That will work. I think vanilla Project Zomboid has a certain charm to it. I find like most games, like as vanilla as they're made and stuff, have got a charm to them and stuff, you know? But of course I do understand people adding stuff to it and making each game their own or a more comfortable, unique experience. Like for instance, my partner would only play Zomboid with the journal mod. And I did not want to add any mods, but I found that the journal mod was not something that was forced on you. It was something you could choose to make and had to remember to make. I was like, okay, that's fine. And I did want to play multiplayer with him and stuff. And it turns out that it was a bitching effort to find the fucking glue. He ended up like lasting for ages, his character. And like he was going like several days and like still like basically just tearing down places trying to find glue and shit so he could make this journal. I'm like, you don't even need it. Like, you know, your character's good and shit, you know, you're good at this. And he's like, no, I still want it. But like, yeah, in his case, like a lot of the games he plays, he wants stuff to like speed it up or enhance it and stuff. Cause like he's only got like a certain amount of time to enjoy it or play it. And in between like other friends and stuff playing it, you know. I might give her something to snack on before we go to bed. That way she doesn't wake up hungry. She's clean as well. So if she's got water and she's got food and we got some barricades, she shouldn't wake up panicked, but she's still tense. So I don't know what that's about, you know. Imagine yourself as a character in game. I don't. I don't roleplay my character. A lot of people do, and I do find it kind of interesting. Like when I watch like Harvesty videos and stuff, I do find that like sometimes it's a little bit overkill in the amount that people like roleplay their characters, but they are kind of like full committing to it. And I know that there's these huge servers that exist where like you have to commit like 60 days consistently to like playing it and stuff and role playing whatever character you chose and stuff. And I did find that really fascinating. I find it really interesting and I'd like to watch some of that stuff. But at the same time, like I don't feel that way in games, which I do have a friend that does. So when I'd play like 7 days a day with him, he'd be like, I'm going to be a nomadic warrior this time and I'm going to like not have a base and I can only live out of my backpack, and he makes certain restrictions, make it fun for him. But I just found it fucking annoying because I'm like, dude, I just need you to be able to like come and make a base with me so that we can actually like just, I don't know, make it easier to play and shit. But like, yeah, you know, each person enjoys it differently. Let's get you some food. It's pretty late and you're probably going to wake up at 7 again anyway. Let's get you the beans. You can open up the beans and snack on that. Then you can go to bed. Sit your ass down. Did you take the beans? Yes. Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll open that and eat it all. So we have about 40, but not all active. Nobody has mod for achievements. Achievement for having over 120 mods. That's hilarious. I've had like a few people like suggest stuff, not just, well, I get it all the time with RimWorld, you guys know why, but yeah, with like other games like this and stuff, I get like people recommending like small changes, quality of life stuff. I understand why like some people want to add specific things, but like I kind of like the fact that like, okay, it's not it's not super easy to, at the moment, for me to get water, right? So I've got this. This is a real world logic thing that I would do is like, you put like containers and shit outside and you would collect water. The water's tainted, you have to boil it. Honestly, I've been really lucky. I've gotten a wood stove in most of my places really early on. But this place I was not as lucky and I haven't found a wood stove yet. I don't want to know where one is. Several people have tried to suggest where it is and I'm like, nope, fuck off. And in this case, like, I'll find it eventually, hopefully before winter. That is a critical thing I'll need to find before winter. But like, yeah, if I don't find it, winter's gonna be a bitch. Like, I have got a generator. I can make the house, like, I can cook stuff and stuff, but I can't, like, warm up a room for her. I don't know if staying near a stove would warm her up. I don't know. Why are you tense? Can I... We've been sawing logs and stuff. Hold on, let's go put the saw back. Let me see if I can get something interesting for you to... Oh, no, wait. I need that to disassemble next door's thing. I can't forget that. And these two have got to get put back away. We'll have a quick look at the neighbor's bed again and see if it's a lower amount. And if it's not, well, I don't know. I'll probably have to do some more stuff, I guess. That'll be fine, though. Yeah, we'll see. What else? I feel like the creators of this game made the game in mind be heavily modded. Like, we don't want to make it so the community can. I think the thing is, like, the creators of the game are very open to people modding their game. And as far as I understand, a lot of the time they add in the most popular mods and stuff, which, like, I don't really mind. It sounded like 50. We'll try it. Let's see. It's a flip of a coin to see if we can get the bed. At this rate, the blue one's coming with us. But yeah, I think the thing is that they're not like... I think they're of like a more open-minded kind of creator that's like, we'll make something, make it stable, and then if people want to add to it, it will enrich it. Fuck. Wait, hold on. Is that the bed? It's the bed! Sweet. Okay, we've got the bed. Honestly, I was kind of starting to vibe with the blue one, but it's fine. This'll do. I wasn't expecting to get that. I might still destroy it when I try to install it, so... This is... I'm trying to build like a warm, small room that we can contain ourselves in for winter. And I should probably put the excess cans on that shelf in there too. Because that way I'll have like access to food and stuff. Like, I'll put like the rice and shit in there later, you know? Oh, but there's a water collector that you can get now. I've heard that there's a lower level thing that you can craft, but again, at this point, like, it's more of an objective to try to get, because, like, I know I'll inevitably need a rainwater collector, because I would like to hook it up to, like, a water sink or something. Fuck knows how. I don't know how to do the plumbing and shit in this game yet, but I'll figure it out. So I could put this either along here where the couch is, or we were going to put it in here because I think install furniture. Do I need to get something out specifically for this? Is there something in the way? It should fit in this corner. Unless it's... hold on, is it 3 long? No. It's not one of those, is it too dark things? Hold on a second, let's go find out. It's not a it's too dark thing. I've wanted to. Ah, well. I probably destroyed the other then. Oh yeah. I didn't see the other one in there. I probably destroyed half of it. That sucks. I also... hold on, give me a second. Drop that shit right here. That way I don't... I'm not as slow moving around. Not that that really, like slows me down. I don't know what the fuck her problem is, like, upset-wise. I'm guessing it must just be something she's wearing is so fucking uncomfortable. But I'm pretty sure I destroyed it. So, could you imagine if you installed part of one bed and part of another, and therefore you got, like, a half blue, half white bed or something? I definitely must have destroyed the other one. It's fine. I will leave this one alone at the moment because if it's still like 50%, Although, actually lifting furniture might... Hang on a second. Does actually lifting furniture give me experience? Well, that fucking worked. Hold on a second. Put that shit back. Hey, Keelan, what are you doing? I see you lurking. I wasn't paying attention to my stats, but I'm like, I have no way of knowing if that gave me carpentry XP. I assume it wouldn't, because she didn't have to disassemble anything. Maybe I have to try to disassemble something bigger. Maybe we go downstairs and have a look at the couch. See with that, because that should be big enough. Right? Try to pick that up. Chance to break. Okay, hold on. Before I do that, what is my skill level for this? It's at 89 over 750. Okay, let's try to pick it up and see if I get anything for this, because I've traditionally never got any fucking good XP from like trying to pick shit up. It's so funny if I pick this thing up properly. I think we broke it. And I don't think that's changed. No. Okay, we don't get XP that way. That's okay. Again, a fuck around and find out method right there. Okay, so that doesn't give me XP, although that table is kind of nice. What's on that table? It's a key? What are you doing, Shira? Sorry. I think that's like fucking Shira's, no, it's Mystics. Okay, sorry. I saw what I thought was like Shira's fucking emotes, and I'm like, oh my god, it's Shira. But anyway, don't mind me, Prophet. How you doing, man? Just fucking call you the wrong thing. I don't think this is my keyring. I think this was a keyring I found. And I think I put all my rotten food in here and my burnt eggs for sure. Assembling doesn't give XP. No, it doesn't. So since I have been playing the game, it has not given me any XP at all. So I don't know if perhaps it, like, I think in 41 it did, but I sure as fuck don't get it. So I'm having a panic sandwich. I'm just checking in here. Is that really what I read? Is you're having a panic sandwich? Like as in food or as in like an experience? Anyway, am I crazy? No, I don't think you're crazy. I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna chuck this over the fence. Oh, a panini. Okay, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. I'm like, I've never heard of that being called that before though. Is that just like an autocorrect or is that a legitimate like saying? I want to know because like I'm totally okay with like referring to like meals as like a panic something because that's awesome. I think that just made my whole day. My whole face hurts from smiling now. Yeah. No, you're not crazy, Nunskis. It's the game used to, and I believe what people would do is they would just go and like rip up the floor and everything, and it would give them XP. So they kind of changed it and they made it that I think you have to like do carpentry stuff like cut wood or build fences or whatever, right, to kind of get the XP and shit so that then you can uninstall and install furniture and all that kind of stuff. Because one of the very first things I did is there's a church just down the road, and in one of my first games I was like, oh, I know you can get XP by disassembling shit. I'd seen it before, and I'm like, so one of the first things I did was I went down the road and I tried to just disassemble like a whole church. I'm like, oh, you know, I'm just not getting the XP because I'm too low level. So I disassembled like most of this church before I kind of realized she wasn't getting any XP at all, and she wasn't going to be getting XP. And yeah, so I just kind of was like, okay, well that's just how that is. I might fill up from this one actually because it's not like fully full yet. And she's clean, so I don't know, maybe it's because she's hopeless and uncomfortable. Maybe that's what's doing it. I don't know. Oh, panic sandwich. Lol. So we expect to learn to build a table from disassembling a table. I expect to at least understand how it was put together. in the first place. I don't expect to learn how to, you know, plane wood and, you know, fucking sand shit from like looking at it. No. But I do kind of expect that I should be at least able to see if nails or what are those little like peg things or whatever were used to kind of like hold it together with wood glue, or if there was like something more than that. Like I should be able to learn a small amount about crafting, at least, probably. I might have used up all that water. I should be able to learn some stuff, but not all of it. Like, I definitely shouldn't magically learn how to assemble something. But, I mean, when it comes down to, like, electronics, for instance, like, one of the best ways to learn how to, what do you call it? One of the best ways to learn how something is, like, constructed or how it kind of functions and shit is generally disassembly. Like, very careful thing. It's the same kind of purpose of, like, you know, when you take apart a gun and put it back together. You definitely don't know how to fucking forge the thing, but you probably at least know where, like, the parts go and what needs, like, oils and shit, I assume. I don't know. You know, you would get, like, maintenance, perhaps? Maintenance makes sense. Also, where is my torch? Because I will have to insert that battery. Because it's basically almost empty, you know? Sourdough bread, hickory mild cheddar sliced cheese, pepper jack sliced cheese, black forest ham. What is black forest ham? Avocado slices and butter on bread. Hang on a second, let me Google that. I want to know. Never heard of that. What is it? Nope. That's an extra letter right there. Yeah. What is this? Oh, yeah. It's like a cold smoked sort of pork leg thing. Interesting. Neat. Alright. Yeah. I didn't know there was types like that. Let's throw that battery in there. Yeah. Sounds like an interesting sandwich. I would like to try like pepper jack cheese. Whatever. I feel like that should be like spicy cheese or something. But like, I know my partner's had it, but I've never like come across it myself. And I'd like to. I also know that this battery is basically dead. So we are going to go on a little journey into, not into town. There's a place down the bottom of the map. I want to go have a look.
Disgust me.
Shut up,
Go
Kim.
on.
I've got water. She has kind of been recently fed. She's got a bar on her, but I'll grab a bit more. Yeah, hold on. There you go. Let's grab maybe the beans. Grab the beans and cheese slap.
Cheese.
Terrible, Keelan. Oh, man. I guess thank you for the cheese. We'll go into town. I want to take the car in case we find a stove. And honestly, there's nothing I could do about her being so fucking panicked. So, yeah. I'm completely removing XP gain from disassembling furniture is very stupid. I mean, yeah, I do think fully disassembling it, I think that if they had have, like, made it super, super low, that would have been better. But I also understand, you know, why they kind of got rid of it, you know. No worries, Abra. At home, hope you have electricity. I hope you have electricity too. I hope it's not too fucking cold and shit in a snowstorm and stuff. But, you know, safe travels. I think you're, like... Did you, like, work above your home or something? I don't know. I think you may have, like, somewhere else. It's one of those things where it's like, I think you've said that there's, like, an office above your house or something, and or you also sometimes are not there and out and about. But anyway, you fucking travel, go home and stuff. I will have to turn at some point down here. Oh, man. It is. It's having a go. Also, yeah, my computer is, like, having a fucking struggle and stuff. It, like, full-on crashed last night while I was doing, like, art and rigging and stuff. So, yeah. We can all be thankful for fucking Windows 11. Get out of the way, mate. Oh, wait, have you got a bag on you? You broke... Holy shit, you fucking put a head through the window. I mean, yes, but, like, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Alright. Rightio then. What else did I miss there? Give me a sec. There's a lot of people don't learn how to build something by taking it apart. I feel like it's a talent some ADHD people learn to build something by taking it apart. I mean, I only know about it because, like, when I worked in computers and stuff, it was really, really common for a lot of the customers to, like, disassemble things themselves and, like, figure out how, like, a lot of the electronics and stuff went together. I don't know if I've got to go out that road. I think I do. No. Yes, maybe. Also, I think that takes me out to the thing. Hold on, let's go find out. Yeah, I only sort of know about it because of that. Like, I know a lot of people like disassembled like gadgets like radios and PC parts and stuff like that, just to kind of like see how it was all sort of put together and stuff. And yeah, in the event that they happen to like figure out how things were made, yeah, this is definitely taking me outside of the place. They figured out how it was made. Sometimes they could also, like, you know, make a existence repairing shit and stuff. And of course, like, when you take apart like a lot of stuff, you end up with a lot of like scrapped bits and pieces. So yeah, they'd always have like a lot of spare bits and pieces around, you know. It's the habit to disassemble and not just bashing it with you. I mean, yeah. So I want to go down here, but I don't know how to get in here yet. This thing's been like unlocked. It was like a brochure or something. I want to go see what it is because it's going to have maybe food. And I didn't actually use that much food, but I am still trying to stockpile as much as I can. Because I know that when winter... Oh, hello. There's a fuel station here. Oh, no, it's the bottom of the town. Oh, I could have got out from down here. Alright, anyway. I know that when winter happens and when this overgrows a lot, I won't be able to travel through here and I won't want to go outside. So I'm kind of like doing the best I can to get as much as I can early. That window breaking though. I wonder where that goes. Salt River Road. Okay. Anyway. Alright. Well, let's go find out what this place is. I'm assuming maybe a saloon? Although it's pretty far in, so maybe we can say it's like a western country-ish kind of, what do you call it? One of those like restaurant things, you know? Like an Outback restaurant type thing. I love fucking saying that because like my interpretation of what I think of like an Outback restaurant versus like I am Australian and our Outback. Two totally different things. Hey Viking. I see you running around wagging your tail happily. There's a small bandage on front leg. This side snuggling wolf flushes. What have you done to your leg? Obviously you've maybe hurt it when you're out and about adventuring and stuff perhaps. Hopefully you're right. I assumed that you'll heal up. You're normally a pretty quick healer. I have got a jerry can of fuel in the car. I'm kind of glad I came out here before this grew full fucking trees because holy crackers. I'm also glad I brought like, you know, the more powerful car to get through here because I mean the taxi will do it but it'll slam into a tree at mock speed, so there's that. I miss having Sunday Driver. That's one that I do like. I like Hard of Hearing. I like the High Thirst. I like Sunday Driver. Like, there's a couple of ones, like, obviously, like, Cat's Eyes are great for night and shit like that, but I haven't had that for so long. And, oh, shit, this is using up my fuel. Hang on. Before I keep going, I'll grab the fuel out and I'll pop that in. I haven't tried to use this type of a jerry can before. I found it, I think, in that Psycho Survivor house. And I think we're good with fuel in it. And this kind of looks like an empty-ish area. And I might maybe snack on something. So, let's try to get this bitch filled up with a bit of fuel. What do we got? Wash vehicle. Oh, that's right. They brought in, you can wash your car and shit now. You can get the blood off and crap. Oh, yeah. That's kind of neat. I do wonder if it's, like, possible for the car to get, like, grummier than, like, just blood, though. You know? Also, I can tell we're cycling 3 wolf flushes. It's against flushes. No. Give you all some pats, Viking. Especially you, because obviously you're injured. So I don't know how much this put in it. I don't know how much this particular one holds, but it is empty. Yeah, place that in the car. Oh man, my neck though. The wag's tail having had blood tests. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, I'm like, you kind of annually have like a injured horse, so I was kind of wondering, like, was it because you were going like adventuring so much, but no, it's I'm gonna guess routine tests at this point, because like I do feel like they're relatively consistent, but like more like an annual thing, you know? I can tell happily receiving